Hi, everybody. This is Mike Calta from the Calta and Kelly podcast, and welcome to our new home right here on YouTube. Here you'll be able to see old shows with great guests from Bill Burr to Dennis DeYoung to Sully from Godsmack, and of course, all of today's greatest comedians like Colin Quinn and even Rich Voss. Hey, check us out, but what you need to do is subscribe. Click the button so then you'll know when new episodes are up and when we go live. Thanks for hanging. It's the Calta and Kelly podcast. Almost 1,000 pounds of funny because Bobby is chubby.
They're number one best friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hello.
That's you.
Bless you.
Holy hell. Bless your face.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Calta and Kelly, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. Very close. We're very, very fucking close. Michael, how are you? We have a great guest today. Of course, the hilarious Mark Norman on his roof.
Yo-ho.
Are you still not allowed to do podcasts in the house?
No, I just got to get out of there. I mean, my new apartment's so fun that I never leave it. So I got to get up on the roof just to get some sun.
Let me see the view. Can we see the view from the roof?
Oh, it's bananas. If you go this way, you got the World Trade. Hold on. Easy does it. I feel like a realtor. See it? See the World Trade? Or whatever you call it? Freedom Tower?
Yeah.
And then this side, you got the Empire State.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on.
I mean, I'm in Westchester. I think I have the same view. That's pretty far away. I mean, I guess it's so funny that Ari did the same thing when I went to his house last week.
Yeah.
He was like, check this out. You can see there, and then you can see there. It's like, I mean, it's on the roof. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody on the roof of their place in Manhattan has that view.
And most parts of Jersey, too.
That's crazy talk. My old apartment, it was like a brick wall on one side, and the other side was like a swastika painted on a wall. It was insane. Like, there was no view. No sunlight came in. It was just rats and garbage. It was like an alley.
What did you use to paint that on the wall?
I went acrylic. Yeah.
Acrylic's good. That's good because it can come off in a jam.
Right. Yeah, BLM. I had to get it off of there.
Voss, when the BML stuff happened, I guess they were doing a BML.
What's the word? Not autistic. What's the word?
Dyslexic.
Thank you.
And a little autistic. And a psych.
MLB.
Major
League Baseball. Voss put a sheet on the front of his yard that had a BLM on it, a huge black BML on a white sheet. I'm pretty sure that's. And then he found out that they hate Jews, and he is such a fwammer.
For one party that we were cold outside, he burned a cross for warmth. So that's Voss's way. But yeah, they do hate Jews, which is a weird thing that no one brings up.
Yeah.
Why? Do we know why they hate Jews?
I don't know.
Why do you hate Jews? I mean,
me? I just hate the one I'm married to.
Hey, that's how you get out of it.
I think we don't care because Jews are so successful. I mean, they got the media, the weather. Like people are like, oh, they'll be fine. So no one cares when you shit. It's kind of like Asians. So it's all these comics on stage going, and you're like, well, Asians are killing it.
they don't care. All right.
That's my theory. I don't know.
Did you say the Jews have the weather?
Oh, yeah. They run everything.
So we can thank the Jews for a nice day today in Manhattan?
You got that right. I mean, you go to L.A. and Hebrew Heights, it's sunny every day out there. I mean, they're running it right.
This is the best weather we've had all year in Tampa, so thank you, Jews, because it's beautiful today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Muzzle tough.
Yeah, mazel tov.
Yeah. L'chaim.
What do you? What does your day do? You don't do anything during the day, do you? This is the first thing I'm thinking. This is the first thing you've done during the day today.
I did one phone call before this and then this, and I went and did some pull-ups on scaffolding like a real Guido douche just because I'm trying to, like, there's no gym down here, so I'm trying to get some sort of exercise.
That's what Mark does. He sneaky exercises on you. He doesn't. You're like Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey just lifts shit around the house. Mark sits on a couch and he does crunches while he's sitting on the couch. Who's this?
I do.
I know. Right. I watched you.
Yeah. Why not? You're just sitting there. I got to do something. I'm
very nervous to do scaffolding pull-ups.
You pull the fucking building down?
Yeah.
It's a 9/11.
You see four Mexican bricklayers fucking falling from the 9th floor.
Gordo.
First it was 9/11, then 311.
9/11's the way.
What now? You're settled down though. You're all done. You're a kept man.
What?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I got a lady here, but I'm not married or anything.
Oh, don't scare me. You're the last of the good guys left single.
Yeah, and I'm still drinking. I feel like all the comics are sober now. They're all married. Yeah, it's a dying breed.
You can still drink if you can do a pull up on a fucking scaffold. You're allowed to have a drink. It's
Thank
the rest
you.
of those guys need to hang it up.
Are you? Did you say you're a dying breed?
Yes, I got AIDS. I'm gay, and we're dying off. But no, I'm just saying, like, when I was younger, comics were like animals. It was all partying and coke and whores and all that. And I feel like that's kind of a generational thing. I feel like that's done.
Yeah. Well, you can't whore around anymore because you'll get fucking your whole life taken away.
That's true. People are nervous.
You got to be careful with who you finger pop in the green room. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's the end of an era.
I took a picture after one of my band gigs one time. I sent it to my wife. I go, this is the lifestyle of rock stars after a band gig. And it was my fat, shirtless guitar player, Pete, with his sleep apnea mask on, and me with Tums and a bottle of milk because I had really bad acid reflux. I was like, this is it, rock stars.
Yeah. I think that's why they die. I mean, if you saw Jim Morrison get old, I mean, it's an old bit, but it would be sad. He'd be, what did Bill Hicks say? He'd be doing shit for like, Geico.
Yeah, but if you look back at, back in the day, the stories of Motley Crue, Van Halen, all these guys. I remember I was on stage at the Cellar. David Lee Roth was coming from the bathroom through the crowd, packed crowd.
Wow!
And I just went, Dave, what's the most women you slept with when one night before I got knighted? He went 5. And he just walked through the room.
Wow!
Yeah,
man.
I got a buddy who was a manager for Van Halen for a while, and he's a guy you want to go to dinner with. He's got such fucking great stories, man. He really does.
I believe it. I mean, isn't it weird how gayish those guys were in the 80s? It was a weird time. Like, it was long hair, it was makeup, tight pants.
Oh, David Lee Roth would wear women's fucking clothes.
Yeah.
You think he's gay?
No.
I don't think so. I heard 2 stories about him that make me think he might be gay. But one of them was, my buddy was like, I had this girl that came over and she was blowing him. This is the manager, and he's like, and Dave came in the apartment while it was happening, and she told Dave to get on the other end, and Dave couldn't perform, couldn't get it up. That's the second girl that's told me that Dave couldn't get it up in front of another person. I don't know if Dave is only interested in women. If you get
interesting,
not getting it up is not gay.
It's not gay. But if
that's gay, I am full fucking queer.
Mark, have you had a performance anxiety that is not related to alcohol?
Yeah, Propecia.
Propecia stops you from doing it?
It's hard to get it up on Propecia. It's a mental thing.
I'd rather be bold.
I got over it. I know. Somebody said, hey, if you take Propecia, you won't be able to get it up. And when I heard that, I couldn't get it up. But it was all mental. So it was a me thing.
I took Propecia, and my jizz started to become yellow and gelatin-like.
It tasted terrible.
That was all that mustard.
I couldn't get it up twice in my life. One time was I was too drunk, and the other time was when we were trying to have my son, and we were fucking on a clock, and it was so many times. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Right,
that was
right.
It, the pressure. But other than that, I've had no problems. David Lee Roth style.
Interesting.
Oh, so good. Good, Mark.
No, I had about a year of my life where I was having trouble getting it up, but it was all mental. It was all just in my head. That sunk in my head one day, and I couldn't get it out for like a year, and then I never had it again.
I had a girl one time in Vegas, smoking hot girl, smoking. And my problem, I always liked a hot body, goofy face. You know? So I could. It's almost like when you have to regulate your weight when you're scuba diving. You can't go too high or too low. You got to kind of regulate that. So I would, if she's too hot, I'm going to come in 2 seconds. If she's too ugly, it's going to take forever. So I like a nice goofy face with a hot body. I can look up if I'm about to come, and then it will go away, and look back down.
Butterface.
So yeah, I like a nice goofy face and a big nose. I like a nice big nose, a dead tooth, something. You know what I mean?
But we both have an affinity for pockmark.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like an eye wandering off during sex. And but one time I hooked up with this girl she was just an 11. On 11. And I was like, I don't want to do anything with you. I want nothing to do with you because I know I'm going to perform terribly. Yes. This chick, because I was blowing her off, she literally hunted me down, found my room. And I was in my room. I'm going to bed. I left. I'm like, I'm out. I won like $50 on a slot machine. I was done. I had some chicken fingers. I was happy. I go back to my room. I hear a knock. I open it up. It's her. She's like, where did you go? Shit-faced. Comes in my room, gets naked, and she was so hot.
Oh, my God.
It was over in 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And I remember she's like, I'll get it going again. I was like, yeah, good luck. I'm one and done, honey. I'm done. It's going to take around.
The same way.
Yeah, 4 hours. I'm one and done. It's not happening again.
That's the thing. You're right. Beautiful women. It's too much pressure. You can never get it up. And if you can, it's over in 2 seconds. So I'm with you.
Yeah. She kept trying to put it back in like an old water balloon.
Yeah.
Like she thought it if she could push it in there soft, my penis would feel her magic vagina and it would just get hard again. And it was laughable. I was actually laughing. She was trying to push it back in.
Whenever I have sex with a woman like that, all I'm doing is just remember this mental snapshot because I never want to forget it. I just want to have that image in my brain forever. So I'm always like really trying to absorb the look through my eyes.
Sorry, my dog just ran into the fucking shed. I forgot he was outside. I thought it was a raccoon or something. Hang on 1 second. Is my wife Dawn?
Mark.
Yes.
Lou says your girlfriend is Bobby can't fuck her hot. I have not seen her.
She's a good looking gal. Yeah.
I would imagine she would be because I know some of the girls in the past that you may have made or not made sweet love to, and I know your level is here. So I'd hope that if she's living with you, she's up there.
I've had a roller coaster of gash. It's been a highs and lows, but she's very attractive and a fun gal, and she's got large cans.
Have you seen her, Bobby?
I've never seen her. He doesn't.
You
take
did
her around.
at Joe's wedding.
Oh, I don't remember that.
All right.
I don't remember Joe's wedding. I was very nervous at Joe's wedding.
You did a great job. What do you call it? You enunciated? What's the thing? You annulled it?
No, I didn't annul it yet.
It's conspirated. What is it called?
No, I couldn't.
Exonerated.
Nope, that's not it.
What is that? Calta, you
officiated.
Officiated. That's it.
Yes, I officiated, but they were already married, so it was just for show and tell.
So
it was all
that's so dumb.
Yeah, and I remember at the wedding. You could. This is the problem with weddings. You can always tell where those people have you in life. like who you are. So I remember there was another table. I was like, why am I not at that table? Like, why am I at this fucking table? Like, you know what I mean? What do you think? I'm finished?
What table were you at? Who was at your table?
That happened at Colin's wedding too. There was the famous table with Schumer and Seinfeld and all the really famous people, and then there was me and Voss, and and Sherrod.
That's like high school friends and neighborhood friends.
Right.
There is something about that though. I don't like when people, that episode of Seinfeld where you mix your worlds. I went down to the cellar last night, Rachel's birthday party, so I got invited. I bring Max down, and I go down there, and she mixed the world. She had like Keith, me, Dante, everybody at one table, and then these women, these really, they look like they were all their faces looked like they were trying to solve a crime. Just. Right. Yeah, you don't want to sit with them. I mean, but at least you're comfortable. The comics always end up sitting together anyway. At least it's fun. Yeah.
When will you get married, Mark? When will you get engaged?
She brings it up quite a bit, and I don't get the point. Can't we just be together? Like, why do we have to sign a bunch of stuff? And it's the opposite of romance. I just feel like they're like, oh, the clock's ticking, and our kid's going to be retarded if we don't do this. So
yeah,
I'm with you right now. Isn't that enough? I don't know, but it's a lady thing.
Yeah, well, I feel it. I know what you're saying. I got suckered into it.
Yeah.
And how do you like it?
I do like it. I got to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm not like, fuck, I wish I was single. I don't. I mean, you have to decide whether you're gonna stop fucking everybody. That I think is important. But other than that, it's pretty much the same.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, you have to decide. Yeah, you should have decided that.
Oh, all right.
I mean, unless you want to lose half your shit.
Half of what?
Well, right now, but 6 months ago, you had a lot of cool things, including an Intech pool.
Ooh.
Intech, yes. Well, she can have the pool in the house. I want the Weber grill in this shed. That's all I need.
There you go.
Have you thought about the parting package, Bobby? Like if you were to go, what you would be able to keep, what you would sacrifice in order to get out? Because that I've done.
Oh, if I got divorced, Mike, I want my camera equipment, my computer, and I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
It's easy. You can keep the fucking house, keep the car, just
all
give me my freedom.
All of it. Yes. You can have it all. I want nothing. And I'm walking clean. I love it. It's like that type of thing is like getting caught cheating. It's like you have a clean slate. Like the cloud is gone. It's like it's all over. Now you can start from scratch. If I got divorced, I would, oh my God, I'd get a 1-bedroom somewhere. I'd live like fucking Denzel Washington and like a secret assassin. I'd probably start killing people. I'd probably start
where you had the room behind the wall?
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
No, not Philadelphia. No, what's that movie? The Exterminator? What the fuck is that movie?
Exterminator.
That's a good movie. The Equalizer.
Equalizer. Officiate.
To me, that would be a great life. To be some guy, I would go somewhere, learn how to murder people professionally, right? Yeah. Like learn some type of karate and some knife stuff and how to use a gun. And then I'd go save random hookers and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah. You go to Norton's house. But here's the thing, though, Bobby. Like, no offense, but you got to be pretty stealthy. You got to wear all black. You got to be slimming. You got to be quiet, tiptoe,
or
cat burglar.
Or I thought about doing that too, being a hitman now. Because nobody would ever expect me to be a hitman. The fat guy from the radio did this? I don't think so.
Yes.
That's a good point.
And Norton's girlfriends, I'm pretty sure they can defend themselves.
That's a good point.
I'm pretty sure they're all right.
Yeah.
By the way, I got my Chip Chipperson hoodie in the mail yesterday.
I got mine.
There you go.
Pretty good service. Pretty good service at Chip's house.
You should do, Mark? Get a pair of scissors and cut the wire right behind you and take everybody's cable away.
This building's full of old people. I'm sure they all have cable. Nobody's got Netflix here. Nobody's got Wi-Fi. I'm the youngest guy in this building by 70 years.
Now, last night the debates were on last night. Did you watch it?
I did. I watched it. I tweeted. I had some drinks. I had nachos. It was great.
It was great, wasn't it? It was the most entertaining fucking thing I've seen in a long time.
I loved every second of it. I loved when he called him a clown. I loved when Biden stuttered. I love when Trump got angry. I love when the mediator guy or whatever his name was, Wallace, was like, "Shut, what are you doing? Stop yelling." Stop. It was great. It was like two divorced parents and the lawyer, like, just going at it.
Biden told him to shut up, right?
Yeah.
I had Stanley Cup Finals this week, and I think I was looking forward to the debate more than I was my team in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Now,
I was laughing. I was howling laughing the whole time.
But who do you think? Because everybody thought Trump was going to just obliterate Biden. Everybody thought Biden was going to flub and be a fucking idiot and fuck everything up. I've been doing this for 180 years. But who do you did anybody win, or were they both just idiots?
I thought Biden flubbed a little, but I felt like the information he got out was good. What he did get out. But I felt like Trump was off the cuff a little more comfortable, but he did that white supremacy thing, and that fucked him.
It fucked him with the people who already hated him. The people who love him, including those white supremacists, were like, they already made T-shirts that said "Stand down and stand by." That's true.
Oh, wow. So, they're quicker with merch than Luis Gomez.
It's just a matter of the people who it didn't change anybody's mind last night. The people who like Trump got what they wanted from Trump, and the people who like Biden got what they wanted from Biden.
I think you're right.
And I don't think Biden flubbed enough of anything for people to go, "Oh my God, he was incompetent." He was fine. It's just two different guys yelling at each other, and it was Biden lost his shit a couple of times, and I thought that was good. I thought it was good.
Well, he needs to lose his shit more. He needs to come out of that shell. And I was doing a drinking game, and every time he said, "Come on, man," I did a shot, and I was fucking hammered.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, but now here's the thing: is I was on Facebook, and I follow an eclectic group of people on Facebook, pretty much left and right, because I like to see what they said. And it is so funny how one group is like, he did it. He won, Biden won, and then another group was like, but there was this middle group of people that were like, I am fucking appalled that these are our choices. This is this is a nightmare that this is our choice. This guy who can't talk, who's too old to do the job, and this other guy who is just an evil motherfucker. And people are like tapping out.
That's where I'm at. That's you're talking to me.
The common sense thing is to look at it and no matter who you support, and you want the right shit to get done.
Yeah.
And while Trump was like, my wife hates Trump, but I asked her this morning, I'm like, what has he done besides being Trump that you hate? Like, what has he done besides that you just don't like him? Our 401k is fatter than it's ever been. Our country is tough. Our country is, for the first time, getting out of shit that's costing us money that we have no reason to be in. I'm leaning more towards Trump, even though I'll tell you right now, he's a buffoon. Sure. Biden had 47 years and 2 presidencies that he served in office as vice president, and he didn't get shit done. All these things that he wants to do, why didn't he do them before? And that was a good point. Biden's
a career politician. He'll go wherever the fuck he needs to go and say what he needs to say.
And I don't want that.
Yeah, I know you don't want that. But here's the thing. Like I told you before, I just want to go back in the Matrix. I just want to go eat steak. You know what I mean? Right. I don't want to have to fucking talk. I want to go talk about fucking, not banging on stage. I don't want to. I want to go have fun on stage. I don't want to have to go, yeah, hey guys, things are weird. And I'm worried about it. Some fucking, everybody's burning a town down and everybody's all serious and fucked up. I want to go back in the Matrix.
Which president do you have a better choice? Which candidate do you have a better choice of being able to make jokes on stage like you used to?
Biden.
By a long shot.
Oh, yeah. Biden, we all go back in the Matrix. If Biden wins and Kamala Harris, I know everybody's panicking about the left. They're going to fucking take away everything. those two flip-floppers are not, they're money people. They want to be famous. They want money. They want power. They do not give a fuck about the far left horse shit. They'll appease them, but they're not gonna do shit. Biden was vice president for 8 years, didn't do garbage. But we're all in the Matrix. We're all eating steak. We're having fun. You know,
you want the news to be boring again. That's my thing. It's like, I see what you're saying, Calta. You got great points, and you're probably right about a lot of shit. But I just have Trump fatigue. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of pretending to care, and I just want to go back to getting drunk in a bar.
I have friends that are Republicans that are like, I almost just want Trump to lose so I don't have to fucking hear these whining babies lighting shit on fire. It's just like, because if they win, then all that goes away. What are you going to do? You know, that's like I said, make all the cops black and Puerto Rican. What are you going to do then?
Right. Exactly.
You know, New York City's 60% black cops. They're 60%, and they want to defund their own people. It's like, stop it. So, yeah, I mean, I almost want them to win so I don't have to fucking see a bunch of tents.
You think it's going to go back to normal if Biden wins? I think you're wrong. I think there's a new giant that woke up in these last 4 years, and it's going to be a different sort of. They're not going to burn down Macy's, but there's going to be some issues. There's going to be some problems.
But don't you think that giant came because they hate Trump so much?
No, I mean, yeah, but that's not just putting a Band-Aid on that and switching it back out isn't going to change things. They're still going to be miserable. And I don't know who they is. I don't know who I'm saying. It's not black people. It's not Hispanic. It's that group that hates Trump.
Right.
What do they really hate? What are they so fucking mad at?
Well, grab by the pussy. They hate him. It's like you said, like your wife. They hate him.
But my wife had a couple of good things because she's in the mental health industry and she could point to a couple of things that he did that she could say, this is why I hate him. But I don't believe that. I believe what you're saying. She just hates his orange face. And that to me doesn't, I don't really have to like the president if he's doing a good job. I could say he's a fucking buffoon, but he's doing a good job. And that's what I think we need.
But Mike, all he had to do last night, right, to win that debate is when they said, will you say right now the KKK and the whoever the fuck the
Proud Boys.
All right, the Proud Boys, but will you say that you denounce them? And all he had to go is, yeah, I denounce them. Anybody who hates another group of people, I am against. That's all he had to say. And I feel like they got a soundbite and they moved on.
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as they got that soundbite, I think the people are saying, I don't think he really said, stop, I think he was going, hang on a second, stop. I think he was saying that to them. Like, let's be, I'm not going to just, I'm just not, because what he was saying is right now, the problem is not the KKK. The problem is not the Proud Boys. They're not lighting these fucking towns on fire. They're not the ones killing cops. They're not the ones violent looting. The ones that are doing that right now are the far left. Antifa, Black Lives Matter, not all of them, but some of them in there, right? So he was saying, I'm talking about them. Then they brought up the Ku Klux Klan, who I haven't seen the Ku Klux Klan on TV or anywhere. Right. Every once in a while, 10 years ago, you'd see them do some rally where they walk down the street scared as shit.
In New Orleans.
They're fucking the KKK, dude. Come on. Jean-Claude Van Damme usually takes care of them. Or Steven Seagal.
Or Fletch.
Yeah.
He did not answer the question correctly. Even if you're a Trump supporter, he didn't. But his reason why is because he knows that he has a lot of those people supporting him, and he did not want to go on record as saying it, and that should be scary to some people.
All you should have said, pull a little Carol Burnett. Yes, I denounce them. Just a little ear. Yes, I denounce them. And then they know I got you back. Listen.
We had a guy from the Proud Boys call my show this morning to kind of explain what he was talking about.
Wow. What was that like?
if you give him enough rope, he hangs himself. He was like, we're just a group, started out as a fraternity, and then I go, do you have meetings? Do you have other? Yeah. And I go, okay. And so I went to his local chapter's website, and I go, how many guys you got in there? And I go, there's a picture. I go, no black guys there, I see. He was like, no, but then he goes, we have colored people that are in the Proud Boys. I go, did you say colored people? Okay, I get you now.
Wow, look at that. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't. Here's the thing, though, is there was a comic this weekend at Houston. He was Muslim, and he would go, "Hey, who's proud to be white?" And everybody in the room was like, "I don't."
Yeah.
It's like I felt like going, "Me, I'm proud to be me. I'm Irish Catholic. I'm proud to be Irish Catholic. What the fuck?" Is that bad?
It's a weird one. It's a weird one because of the history. I get it. Like all we teach kids is like, have high self-esteem. Here's a trophy. But then you're like, I can't like my race. Not to mention all the inventions that we've made. But
exactly,
it's just a weird thing where you can't. You're not allowed because of the whole thing. White pride. It just looks bad. But black pride looks like, hey, this group is proud of themselves. And when we do it, it looks like a hateful thing.
Right.
What's up, Mush?
There are so many comics. I've literally seen a dozen different comics have a version of that joke of it's like, and they all think they came up with it, and they all think they're clever.
Yes.
Like, who's a white man? Who's a this? Who's proud of, like, it's all the same joke. It's all hack bullshit.
That kind of comedy where it's like, let me make you uncomfortable and get a weird squirmy laugh out of you. Write a fucking joke.
Yeah, like Louis knows how to make you uncomfortable and laugh, but make it clever and fun and different. And they all think they're doing
really
that.
Uncomfortable.
What is Louis coming to? Is Louis coming to San Antonio?
He might. He's been doing the rounds.
Mush just brought up Louis out of the blue. No, Louis knows how to do it. Hey, Louis, you need an opener? I don't know. I think, I mean, as a comic, you should be entertained last night. But I think last night damaged. I thought it was going to really wipe the floor with Biden, but I think it actually damaged Trump a little bit because they took that one moment, and that's everywhere. It's on.
I agree.
Whoever puts money behind shit, it's everywhere. Social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, they are. If you put right now, Trump is a racist, and what he said, you'll get 1 million views right now. They will push that the fuck out there.
Yeah, which is I mean, it's the problem with the media is they just push for the ratings, the clicks, and then shit lights on fire, and they go, "Hey, that's America. What are you gonna do?" And you're like, "Yeah, but you caused this." They don't give a shit. It's kind of gross.
We moving on a little bit. We have the Jesus Christ, the Comedy Store got shut down.
Oh
yeah.
Oh,
it opened up, and Mush has the article right there, but it opened up, and they shut them down again. They were outside, and they shut them down because of COVID. So it's fucking closed.
LA's crazy, man. They don't fuck around in California anymore. They're real tough on that COVID shit.
In Florida, we just decided it doesn't exist anymore. We're opening everything up next week.
What, did somebody come up on your roof right now?
Yeah, I got my battery's about to die, so I'm going down to get my charger, but I'm staying on. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Doesn't that suck? He has to go from his roof to his apartment wearing a mask.
I know.
He's gonna bump into nobody. There's nobody in the hallway, you have to wear a mask because you're afraid of being yelled at by some middle-aged, rich white woman.
Boy, you nailed it on the head.
Do they yell at you? Nobody says shit here.
I got yelled at. I got yelled at the airport.
I'm making a shirt. I'm making a shirt that says I have antibodies.
Doesn't matter. They'll say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was at the airport waiting for my car, and I had my mask pulled down, and I got up and I saw the car and went, "Yo!" And this guy was like, mask.
There you go.
And I was like, it's right. And I pulled it up, and his daughter was like, "See, he has a mask," which means he was mumbling to his daughter before he even said anything.
Oh yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
No mask.
Fuck
there you go. You know what's fun is I watch old guys.
You watch old what? You got?
Hey, I watch old ladies yell at people in my neighborhood for not wearing a mask, but they won't do it to the black guys. It's hilarious.
I was going over the bridge uptown, and there was around every black kid on a bike had no mask, and every white girl jogging was dying wearing a mask.
There you go.
There'll be 15,000 people gathering at Raymond James Stadium for a Lightning celebration, and they're just going to be breathing on each other, breathing on the stadium. It's going to be insane.
Mark, clean your ceiling.
Oh, geez, sorry. Hold on, coming in. Here we go.
Do you have electrical fire? What is that?
That's a track lighting there.
Oh, all right.
Only the best 90s track lighting for.
Oh, yeah.
I'm jumping on the laptop.
Yeah, I can't. Florida doesn't give a fuck. Ooh, that's nice. That must be worth money? Is that a Picasso?
Fan sent it in and said, "Hey, if you post about it, you can have it. It's 5 feet by 10 feet. It's huge.
It is nice. It's almost as nice as the art that the Vosses have in their dining room.
Oh, what do they have?
17th century Italian classical art.
Garbage.
What? God, Voss wants to be Italian so bad.
That looks like a bunch of naked fat ladies with nice necklaces.
Well, you see what you like.
It looks like my crowd.
It's kind of a miscarriage.
Uh-huh.
Now, where are you performing, Mark? Are you working right now?
I am. I'm all over the road like Bobby. I'm at Bananas this weekend, not bragging, in Jersey.
Bananas where?
In Jersey, Hasbrook Heights.
Oh, how many people can they fit?
50%.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I was just at the Strex Factory, which was killer.
Oh, real? What, in Jersey?
Yeah. I mean, Vinny Brand's got the best setup going.
You think? I thought that guy Soul Joe had a great setup.
That one's good, but Vinny's got a tent with a roof, so it just feels more insulated, whereas Soul Joel's is like in the woods. But I'm doing that one again on the 21st. I can't stay away from there. I love Soul Joel. I love that venue, so I'm going back 21st. Come on out, PA.
Yeah, I want to go back there again. I don't know why the fuck I'm not getting booked back there. I'm a dummy.
Tell him he'll have you. And if you want to drop it on my show, I'll give you $100.
What? 100? Are you sure you can afford it?
Yeah, do 10 minutes. Yeah, weird times. Some clubs are open, some won't open, and some people hear you're doing shows indoors and they flip out. So everybody's got an opinion.
I feel like the Cellar is opening up. They're doing something tonight.
Tonight, 25%.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, baby steps. We're getting there.
How come neither of you are in the upcoming Bert Kreischer cabin special?
Not famous enough.
Yep.
I think he had to blow his load on the first one. He's got some big names in there.
I didn't know like some of those people, like Anthony Anderson. I didn't know they were buddies.
I don't know if they are.
That's what I'm saying.
But
fake the black friends.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to have a quota.
Miss Pat.
Yeah. Well, that checks 2 boxes.
Donnell Rollins had 2 boxes. Maybe 3. Yeah. But you can't look at, man. You can't fucking. Netflix is picking a couple of those picks.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, Netflix is going, okay, you can have him and her, but we want him, her, and him. So
right.
he's Bert. Bert loves everybody, so he's like, all right, that's do Bert.
I mean, I got a couple of friends I should probably ask.
Wow, that was great.
Like, you guys know Mark Norman? No,
Yeah.
Okay. How about Bobby Kelly? No, okay.
Absolutely
Well, Donald Rollins is good.
Now lose the shirt.
You wish.
Yeah, I mean, what is the show though? What is it about?
It's just, antics in the woods. They chop wood, they build a cabin, they start a fire, they cook a pig, they go hunting.
It's Hurt Bert without the hurt.
There you go.
Sounds very similar to Bushcraft Party Boys.
Except they had a Netflix deal.
Yeah, and celebrities.
And yes, that is very that is key.
Ari's cock will not be shown on Netflix.
That's a little setback.
Yeah,
that thing is impressive.
Not really. It kind of looks like a shiitake mushroom.
It's got some width. It's a Jewish Chris Evans.
It's got a weird helmet.
All right, I'll give you that. It's got a Nazi helmet, ironically, but the balls are huge.
Is that something to be proud of? I have huge balls. I'm not touting. My nuts are huge.
Your nuts are not huge.
First of all, don't claim to know about my privates, Robert Kelly, because you have not seen them. You've not held them.
Yeah, but I'm a good guesser when it comes to guys' nuts.
I would be willing, if I didn't think it would get us thrown off YouTube, to show you my testicles right now.
First of all, your nuts are not big. Ari's nuts are fucking droopy, saggy, and big.
Huge.
Well, they're not droopy and saggy. They are. My scrotum is lengthier than I wish, and I have sat on them while getting out of the car once or twice.
Oh,
yeah, it's painful. But I would say each one is the size of a solid walnut.
Oh, all right.
Listen, dude, your nuts are probably big, bro, but they're not. We're talking the whole sack. I'm talking the sack.
When we go on vacation together, will you look at my nuts and give me a solid evaluation?
Why would you even ask that? Of course I will.
Okay.
Yes, send me a pic. I have a pic of Ari's. I can do a side by side.
Well, Ari's got skinnier legs, so it's always going to make it look like it's bigger.
Yeah, but if the legs aren't in the shot, if Mark is judging just by the nuts, if we cropped just nuts, Mark can make a fucking intelligent decision on who has the bigger ball sack.
Right.
All right. I'll take Ari a fucking 100% right now. I'll bet $100 that Ari has a bigger. Now I'm talking the sack. I'm not talking.
Wait. But my question was not. It wasn't that I was challenging Ari. What I'm saying is that I also have big balls, but I'm not able to use that as a hey, what's up? I got big balls. Girls don't care about that.
No, they don't.
Nuts.
Girls care about nuts. There's some girls that love a big nut.
I have yet. I would like to ask the girls in this room if they care.
Buddy.
I don't think they do.
I don't know.
Buddy, I think absolutely girls love a nut sack.
Well, yeah, if you didn't have one, it would be uncomfortable. But I'm saying I don't think that they're like, yeah, I banged the guy the other night. His nuts are huge.
Look at that, Melissa.
Melissa, come on. You don't care about balls? Could not care less?
You guys don't know women.
First of all, those are guy tits.
Right. That's a stretch.
Because we love tits.
Yeah, and girls like balls.
I don't know. I think a select few. It's like people who like feet. Some people love them, and then the rest of America hates them.
All right, do you think gay guys like balls?
Yes.
Well, all right, now
we like our own balls. We like our own balls.
Okay, let me say something. Both of you immediately, I say about the girl balls, you guys are all No. I say guys like the balls immediately. Why would you know that guys like balls?
Because ladies look at them like an alien coming at them. Men know what they are. They're familiar. It's almost nice. It's like a nice hug.
Plus, in the beginning, when you're dating girls, like, and you're exploring your sexuality, like in high school or in your 20s, girls don't know their function and they don't know the tenderness, and they don't know whether to poke it, to grab it, or to ignore it altogether. They don't know.
Good point.
Yeah.
This is like a debate. This is better than the presidential debate.
I have had girls say that they like when they slam against them.
Oh
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
You like when a guy's ball slams against you?
Totally. The whole thing's in.
I do too. I like when balls slam against Mark.
Dude, if I found out Mark was so sexual that he was just taking it from guys now, where he's just like, fuck it. I don't care. Give me a dick. Give me a pussy. It doesn't matter. I just want to come.
I believe you just described Joe List.
Nice.
Joe, after talking to Joe on this show, I very much think that Joe is dying to have sex with a man.
Well, yeah, it's true. He wants a load on his back, but I think dicks are like cocaine where I'm too scared to try it because I might love it.
Isn't that what Richard Pryor say in his first special? One of his first, he goes, "Man, you gotta be careful. You get addicted to sucking dick, man. You get addicted to it. You suck one dick, and then you're like, I want another dick. Give me another dick. I like that dick."
Yeah, that's terrifying.
What's up, Mush?
You like the dicks?
Say, speaking of Ari, we do have a recent video of you working out with Ari.
Ooh,
what?
Yoga?
Yes.
Show it.
Okay.
What, does balls pop out? Who cares about this? I don't get it.
I don't know. Ari asked me to. I asked Ari was doing oh Jesus.
Oh wow. Good Lord.
Holy fuck.
So from there, we're doing this. It's just called Cobra. You're just gonna come through. Watch. Look, you're just gonna go like this. Okay. Like you're about to smell a pussy.
Look at that person in the background.
Oh wow, that was pretty good, Bob.
Look at the girl in the background just staring and videoing on the phone.
It's like a safari.
You don't understand though. There was a guy right to the right of me who was shredded, who was probably a yogi, doing the most intense yogi moves, and then right where we were doing this fucking debacle.
This looks like a young man helping. Like he's like, you're really rehabilitating you, Bobby.
Yeah. So you're
like dog shit.
Mm-hmm. So now instead of, you don't want to lick her pussy, you're 69ing, but you're gonna fucking. You're gonna face fuck her. You're face fuck her, but her pussy smells terrible.
Oh God!
What are you wearing? Slacks?
Face fucking her.
Oh, I hate it. Strong legs.
Man, it's like Brando.
I really do look like a fucking elephant seal.
Holy shit.
Ooh, man. This is good stuff. Who's this for? Who's tuning into this?
I don't know. How many views has it got, Mush?
Over 11,000.
Backwards.
All right.
You gonna throw up?
Oh God. This is where I threw up last time.
One more time.
I got to start watching my 600-pound life. It's been a while. I got to catch up. Did you hear she died at 41?
Who?
The 600-pound life lady.
Oh, she's dead?
She just died like 2 days ago.
Oh my
Don't they
God.
fix him on that show?
No, that's The Biggest Loser.
Oh, they just let him be fat?
Yeah, that's the ratings. That's why you watch. They don't want him to lose weight.
I thought the ratings at the end, they lose weight.
I don't think so.
I never made it through the whole show. It's depressing.
Yeah, it's sad.
Neither did she.
Yeah, that whole channel is just a freak show. It's like midgets and fat people and all that.
Yeah,
burn victims.
I like to watch hoarders. That makes me feel good about myself. I don't mind my dirty garage after watching that show.
That show's crazy.
That show's nuts, and that's that happens to people who when they're starving too. You start hoarding food. There was a guy on that show alone. He had like 36 fish, and he was starving himself because your brain, once it goes into starvation mode, you start thinking you have to hold on to food so you don't eat it. So they came and got him, and they were like, "You got to go. You're too thin. You're gonna die." He goes, "I have fish. I can eat the fish." They're like, it's too late. So they had to take him off the show, and he had a ton of food that he caught.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like that hoarding shit. I could be a hoarder. I know I got it in me. My mom, she collects shit. You know, she collects shit that's not even like, means anything. She had a hat. And I was like, "Oh, that's a nice hat." She goes, "That's your grandfather's." I go, "Is that Papa's hat?" She goes, "Yeah, do you want it?" I go, "Yeah, it's like a yard hat, like a cool old guy hat." And I was like, "I'd love that. I'm honored to take that hat." And I took it, and I'm wearing it for like 2 years. And then I find out she just got it at a fucking thrift shop.
Oh, geez, she's a liar.
It had nothing to do. She thought it looked like a hat that my grandfather would wear.
Oh, that's a mental problem.
Yeah, she's on her rocker.
Yeah, she's a little fucking crazy.
Oh, is that your place, Bobby?
Yeah, that's my mom. She's a very small woman. She likes to buy big furniture too. Yeah, so
that's the other thing. And this show honestly makes me want to cry sometimes because they show these poor kids living in these houses that have bugs and stains, and they're getting up to get ready for school. It's so fucking depressing. I don't know how my wife watches all this shit. She loves these dumb shows.
The worst part is the kitchen, because they got the old fruit that's black and the rotted this, and the roaches are crawling out of the wafers box. It's brutal.
And the kids try to eat oatmeal while the roaches are running around. You're like, why would you let them keep this kid? Get the kid out of there.
I know.
When they try to clean it up is the best though, because they're just trying to hang on to shit.
Right.
You know, it's like
I need that.
I need those used plastic forks.
Right. Oh.
Why? But you know what they never find is a fucking stash of old moldy dildos. They never. You know what I mean?
Those are getting use.
Yeah.
It's weird, the bathrooms, but they never hoard money. Why aren't they hoarding? They never have money to hoard.
Some do. Some
really?
They don't keep it in the house, but some they're like, oh, this person's so poor. What are they supposed to do? And they're like, no, she's got like $200,000 in the bank. It's just a mental issue. Is that they have to have the stuff in the house, and you know, they'll always go back and identify the problem. This one's father died when he was young, and he found the body, and now he's a hoarder. Ken, you hear that? That's your future. And once they identify the problem, it's easy for them to let some of the stuff go.
Yeah, Sean Dean got it right. All you got to do is take him out to lunch and have your sister go over and light that fucking shithole on fire, and then come back. It's all gone. It's all fucking gone. Take the insurance. You get him a new place, and then you don't let him get shit.
Right.
I got a question for both of you. If you found, this is a serious question, if you found out that, like, say, Mark, your sister's neighbor in a different town, they're abusing the kids, like they're sexually and physically abusing the kids, and you found out that you can go in there and kill that guy and never be traced back to you because you don't even live in that town, they don't know who you are, could you do that and live with yourself?
Yes. If you could guarantee I wouldn't get caught, I could do it.
Me too. Bobby, can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd fucking murder him in 2 seconds. Yeah.
I think most people are like that. I think we just need to loosen up the punishment for those sort of things. Like if it's almost like self-defense. If you go, well, I did it because he was beating up the kids, everybody goes, all right.
But they did that. They did that in a town. I was just watching this documentary on YouTube. Let me see if I can pull it up. So there was this guy in this small town, you know, country town, and he was a fucking bully. He would really just fucking bully everybody, extort everybody, him and his wife. And he shot a guy in the stomach, shot another guy's ear off. I mean, he would just torture these fucking town folk. And one day they went into they all met at like some meeting, and he come out of the bar, and the whole town surrounded him. And a guy walked over to his car and just shot him right in the fucking face. And the whole town just didn't acknowledge it.
Wow.
Like nobody said shit. Like that's it. So nobody ratted anybody out. Nobody said shit. This guy got murdered in fucking right in the middle of town, like the old West, and they just walked the fuck away.
That's justice.
Yeah, that's it. Ken Rex. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. This guy, this guy was bullying a whole town, and they just surrounded him one day and just took him out.
Good.
Wow. Good. Yeah, I like that. I like that street justice.
Last week there was a story here in Florida where a young girl was in the bathroom, and a creep went up and under the stall, and she came out and she found her father. They were shopping, and she told the father, and the father went after him and started beating the shit out of him. And then other fathers came over to break it up because they just see this guy beating up this older guy. And when he told them what happened, all the other fathers jumped in and they beat the shit out of the guy.
There you go. I don't mind that. You know, he'll learn a lesson.
Can I pitch you guys on my TV show idea that I have?
All right.
So my wife is a mental health counselor, and when she first started, she used to work for this.
She has to be.
It's true. She used to work for this woman who was a psychiatrist that was the only psychiatrist in this poor neighborhood that accepted Medicare, Medicaid, whatever, like no insurance. She would take you, and she would come home and with these just stories of these kids being sexually abused by their stepfathers and mothers' boyfriends and older siblings and grandparents and all that. And it got to the point where I was like, you got to stop telling me this shit. I'm like, two things. One, I'm going to have a breakdown. And two, I'm going to start finding these people and fucking killing them.
This is a Van Damme movie. I mean, that's a great premise.
Or this is a little bit better than Van Damme. A TV show like Breaking Bad, where the guy's married to a psychiatrist. He goes through the same thing. And then he takes it upon himself at night to go into her office, find the addresses, and go out and beat the shit out of or kill the guys that she's telling him about. And he's a mailman, so he never gets caught because he's always supposed to be in the neighborhood. Till neighbors start reporting 2 mail trucks at the same time, and then when you find out he was abused as a kid, and that's why he was inspired to do all these things. And ladies and gentlemen, that co-stars one Mark Norman.
I love it. I could wear a mail bag, and he could have body parts in the bag. You know, like oops, he looks down, there's a hand in there on accident. There's a little blood on the letter. That's just great.
Mark Norman, vigilante mailman.
Mark, now I know you just love stand up, but do you have any desire, and can you act for one, and do you have any desire to be in TV or movies or anything, or are you just going to be a stand up? Is that it?
I would love to do a show like a Tosh.0 or an Insomniac, but I can't act. I could do a Ray Romano and be myself, but that's about it. You can't have this voice and face and mannerisms in a drama. Oh, my dad died. It doesn't work.
It's unfair that you're handsome then.
I don't know. It's I could do a myself thing, a guy living in New York, doing comedy, whatever. But yeah.
Could you be on an ensemble show like Friends?
That I could do. Wacky Neighbor, maybe, something like that. Kramer, we have the same stand-up writer. But I don't know. I couldn't do I don't think I could do drama.
What happened? I want to know, and I want you to answer me. What happened with you and Seinfeld?
What do you mean?
What happened?
Well, we're still cool, but I sent him some bad texts, I think. I blew it.
What happened?
You get some drinks in you, and you overblow the friendship a little. You jump levels. And
what did you do? Did you send him Mari's balls?
Nothing that bad. Maybe a Jewish slur every now and then, but no, I'm joking. But it's you start to think you're closer, and you get a little too comfortable with the text, and you got this thing in your pocket that could hit him up any moment. It's too dangerous. It's like having a gun.
You text him up, hey fag, you see the Mets win tonight?
Yeah, stuff like that. Like no joke.
What did you say? Tell us what you know what you said.
Well, that was bad, stuff like that, because you get too loose and you get too yourself.
Right.
And then starting to ask him for stuff like, we should do this together and this would be a great show and all that. And I think he was like, is this guy trying to get a show out of me? Is he climbing? So that'll do it.
Wow.
I blew it.
Were you ever were you like, hey, how do I get in that Cars and Coffee show?
There was some hinting. I love coffee. And was that a car horn? I'm trying to get him to think of it.
Let me ask you a question. You have to answer me honestly. Can you answer me honestly?
All right. I hope.
Did he ever mention my name?
I brought up the story once.
You did?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, we were talking about stories, and that's a classic.
You brought up the not you story.
Yes.
Did he acknowledge it?
God.
Yeah. He was like, oh, yeah, that fat hack. I don't know. No, I'm joking. He said, I'm kidding. He said.
He's not fat.
I think he said maybe. I don't think he even remembered it. So it's not, he doesn't know you as that guy, which is good.
Holy shit.
But you told him the fucking story?
Yes. I told him like 10 of them.
Did he laugh at the story or not?
He kind of had like I forgot about that. It wasn't a big laugh, but it was a recollection.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Wow, that's me. That should be my name of my album. Bob Billy, he's a recollection. He's not famous.
And you spell it like wreck, like with a W.
Holy shit, that's funny.
But he's got so much on his plate. He's not thinking about us.
Did you?
That's a great story.
What happened?
So I'm on the road with him back in the day, back when things were normal. And it was me and Liz.
Wait a minute, stop. When things were normal with us or when things were normal with him?
With him.
Oh, with him. Okay.
Well, he was a legend, a genius, the whole thing. Right. And we're doing his Netflix special in DC. And we're doing a whole weekend together. It was so fun. We went out to eat every night. We would get drinks. We'd get lunch. We'd talk comedy. We're in the Four Seasons. He's got a huge suite. And I'm sitting on his bed. Liz is in a chair. And Louis at his desk at the suite. And we're watching a comedy special and trashing it, as you do. And he's a fun guy. He's filthy. So I lift my ass cheek up and I rip a huge fart thinking like, he'll love this. And he just goes, dude, what the fuck? And he paused the thing and he was like, what was that? And I was like, I thought it'd be fun. And he was like, don't ever do that again. And I was on his bed. He was furious. I remember we left that night and I was talking to Liz. I was like, that was bad. He's like, that was really bad. And I was like, because you just want him to like you so much,
But why though? It's a fun. Oh man.
I thought it was funny. I was like, this will be right up his alley.
That's so great. And did he ever bring it up again?
No, but it took like a day to get back to normal. There was some tension because he doesn't need me. He can drop me and have another guy in a second. So any flub, you always go, am I out? Is this it?
Well, back then.
Yeah, exactly.
How much did you think about that in the coming days? I
mean, all the time. I mean, I've talked about it on multiple pods. That's how this guy commented about it just now. I've brought it up quite a few. I got a million. Bobby, you probably had that with like big guys over the years where you're just like, why did I say that?
Yeah, me and Dane didn't talk for 2 days once.
Oh wow!
Because we were in Winnipeg, and I guess he'd never been. The other dude that was with us, Al DeBenny, has never been. I was there, and I knew that in the winter they have these. Everything's underground in Canada. Yeah. So they have these tunnels, and you go down literally in the hotel down a tunnel, and you walk out, and it's like a mall, like your breakfast place, your restaurants, your stores, everything's underground in Winnipeg. And we're talking to do the tunnels tomorrow. We're going to do the tunnels. So the one thing with him and the other guy, they wake up at like 2. I wake up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I go look at the cities. I go explore the cities we're in. I'll go, fucking grab a cigar or fucking, get some breakfast and go see whatever monument. I like to explore. So I woke up early, and it just so happened the other guy woke up early that day too. And I'm like, he's like, where you going? I go, I got to go get coffee. And everything is in the tunnels.
Yeah.
So we went in the tunnel and we came back and we were looking down the hallway. Dane was like literally underwear banging on my door. And we were like, yo, and I had coffee, I had all kinds of snacks and shit. And he's like, did you fucking go in the tunnels without me? And I was like, what? And he was like, fuck you guys. Because he thought we just woke up and went out without him.
That's it?
And yeah, dude, it was a fight. I mean, I remember he cut my time down to like 9 minutes.
Wow.
And I had we didn't talk for a couple days, man.
Damn. I mean, that's nothing.
Yeah. Well, farting's nothing either.
Yeah, good point. I guess everybody's got their thing. I mean, that feels like some childhood shit, like, abandonment and you went without me.
I'm not famous, but I remember one time I got mad at Joe List. I fucking snapped on him because when you get at a certain point of fame, you do have like your respect shit or your
right.
There's a thing that happens when you become popular that you don't know if people you get paranoid, you get fucked up. And I remember I was doing the Paramount Theater and I was headlining it out in Long Island. It was a big moment for me to be headlining a theater,
Sure.
And I put Dan Soder and Joe List on the show with me, and I showed up, and Chris Scopo was there too. And I remember I showed up, and they were in the green room, and the green rooms, there's a bunch of them, but one of them, they were all small, and they were just sitting down. And like I walked in, and they just looked at me like, "Hey, what's up, fucker?" And then Joe goes, "Hey, just seeing your name's not on the marquee out front. Aha, you suck." And I was mad about that. Like my name wasn't on the marquee. Like I'm here.
Yeah.
And they kind of fucked me.
Right.
And I was pissed. And Joe's like, Joe, he says the fucking mean shit.
Yeah.
I snapped. I was like,
wow.
Fuck you, I just, Bob Kelly'd the situation. And I went into this other dressing room, and it was just uncomfortable. And in hindsight, I should have, because they didn't even get up. Like I had to stand up. It's like my show.
Right. I get that.
Cunts on it. At least you might get up and let me have a seat in the dressing room.
Right.
Of my fucking show. And what I should have done was just went into the other dressing room and whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Fucking celebrities.
But I get it, though, because there is a little bit, and I'm nobody either, there's a little bit of like, this is my show. You can't get too comfortable as the opener. And I've done it, and people have done it to me, and it gets weird. It's a comfort thing, because you got to remember, we're here because of you. So even if we're buddies and tight and known each other for years, there is a little bit of, here's the respect. Here, you get a seat. You kind of come first.
Yeah, there's a little thing in that, Yeah, I had it on a small scale, but I mean, listen, we could have went in the tunnels again. I mean,
I know exactly.
I mean, you could get some fucking Febreze. It's a fart.
It's all silly.
Are never not funny.
That's what I thought. And he jokes about shitting and jerking off. I thought I was gonna get a big high five.
I'm anti-fart. I wouldn't have been mad at you, but I would have been like, gross. I wouldn't have been mad at you. I would have been like, ugh.
Anti-fart? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't want to smell somebody else's fecal matter. I'm not a guy who walks up and rips a fart on you. I didn't fart in front of my wife until we were married for like 7 or 8 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't that, and I'm even more angry about boogers. Don't wipe a fucking booger on me.
I'm with you. That's weird. That's serial killer shit.
Vito Petronelli wiped the booger on my shoulder while I was playing Defender when I was like 15 years old, and he was my good friend. And I turned around and broke his nose. I was like, fucking boogers is not funny.
My son just got into bad trouble.
For what?
I don't know. He's doing school at home 3 days a week, and she's in there right now. And we were supposed to go to this Chinese store. They have it's Japanese store. It's all Japanese shit, like Japanese, rice cookers, kettles, pots and pans, chopsticks, all this. It's all Japanese notepads. I like Japanese stuff. Mm-hmm. And we were gonna go over there, and my wife just sent me a text message. She just wrote, We're not going anywhere and not buying anything.
And that's why you don't want to get married, Mark.
Yes. You sealed it for me. All right, I gotta run. It's after 4 here. How long does this go?
Where are you going? What do you gotta do? You have nothing to do today.
I have a gig tonight
There's a gig. He's gotta go. It's a 4:00 show. Mush was supposed to be on us, and he was. We weren't paying attention. Mush, good job. It is in an hour. Hey, buddy, listen, what do you got, Mr. Comedian Man? What do you got?
Doing a bunch of gigs. I mean, I'm full. I'm on every roof, parking lot, field, forest, you name it.
You are a fucking stand-up comic through and through. That's what I love about you. You are a fucking comic. Nothing, fame, money, all that gives a fuck. You just want to tell jokes.
Yeah. Yes, that's a t-shirt right there. Get on the merch. I'm at Soul Joel's again, October 21st. I'm in Jersey City, all these dates. I'm at Bananas this weekend. I'm all over the Helium, St. Louis, you name it, indoor, outdoor, whatever you got. Check my website. Listen to my podcast, Tuesdays with Stories, and Out to Lunch on YouTube. Give it a whirl. Thank
Tampa,
you. Praise
Tampa New
Allah.
Year's Eve.
Tampa, New Year's Eve. Yes. Your home place.
Are we going to hang
great.
out?
Yeah, let's hang.
Let's eat some ass.
Yeah, I'll fart on your bed.
Yeah, me and him will go to tunnels without you.
Will you be bringing your girlfriend for that?
No sirree, Bob.
What?
I mean, Mike.
I know what I'm doing now on New Year's Eve. I got a limo.
Ooh.
You drink.
It's a date.
Oh, yeah.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, dude. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for having me.
See you, buddy.
Kanye 2020.
He's the best.
He's great. I love him.
I don't think you can find any reason to hate him because he's
Well,
so
they
honest.
tried to.
I know, but he's so honest. Like you're asking about the Seinfeld thing, I would downplay that so bad. I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. I sent him and I would, but he's like, yeah, sent him a bunch of inappropriate texts. He owns everything.
How great is it that I finally got to ask somebody who was honest with me if he knew about me, and he told them the not you story, and he's like, yeah, I guess I remember that.
I will. I will bring that up to him. If I interview him, I will bring that up to him as well.
The not you story?
Yes, for sure. I can't wait to ask Dane about the tunnels.
Oh, please don't.
I can't wait to talk to Dane again just to ask him questions about you.
I wouldn't.
Oh, I will.
No.
And his forehead. I will end it with questions about his forehead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen to me, Bobby.
Yes.
I enjoyed this show today.
I had a great time today. Tomorrow, who do we got?
The sun will come out.
Oh, tomorrow we're going early because I'm in hot fucking Arizona tomorrow.
Indeed, my son's got a football game tomorrow night.
So tomorrow we go early, and then Friday, and there you go. And they want me to. What's up, Mush?
4 p.m. Eastern. We'll just leave it at that. So no
tomorrow, unless you're late.
Yesterday there was a debacle with about what time it is and you're at.
Greg, what story do you want me to tell, Greg? What story?
Oh, they don't all know the not you story.
Well, we'll end on that. I basically, for people that don't know, years ago when Seinfeld was making The Comedian, he had a camera crew at all over. Anytime he showed up at the Cellar or wherever. And, comics would always kind of go, and I never did that shit. I never wanted to be around him and try to force my way into his movie. If I had built a relationship with somebody famous, I always wanted it to be organic and whatever, some type of whatever code I had. And one night I was there, he was there with his crew eating. I was talking to a couple people about Gretzky, whether he played on the Islanders, the championship team. And no, yes, blah, blah. I was taking bets. And then Seinfeld went, I'll take that bet. And I was like, all right, great, $1. And a couple of his producers, the crew, the camera guy, I'll take it. So I bet all these guys. So in my head, I'm like, oh, we broke the ice. That was kind of cool, sports thing guy. Next day, I go to a gig, Buffalo, New York. I get there. There's nobody picking me up at the airport. In the contract, nobody told me I have to get my own ride. I'm fucking bullshit. I got to find somebody, a limo guy, it's thousands of dollars to do his college. I find this guy. He pulls up in a van. Okay. He gets me in the car. He gives me a pair of headphones. In the back, he has a VCR and a TV and every single Seinfeld episode ever recorded. He has. And he puts his headphones on. He is a fanatic Seinfeld fan. He drives around, driving people around, listening to Seinfeld episodes. And he has his passengers watch the episodes. And he finds out I'm a comedian. He's losing his mind. We go to this gig. We're early. I take him to lunch. He's calling me Jerry. He's like, Jerry. I'm like, I'm Bob. He's like, I know. I just love Jerry. I'm sorry. So we're going to this gig. We go to this gig. It's outside after a metal band at a beer fest in the rain next to a skydiving simulator. Literally a jet engine every 5 minutes would go off and a college kid would be going, "Wah!" next to the stage. So I'm on under a tent. The people are 100 yards. They're like 100 yards away from me under another tent. It would stop raining. They'd come up to the stage. It would start to rain. They'd go back. And a guy would just come out soaking wet with a funnel on his head, go, funnels! And then the jet engine would go off. I do this gig. The guy, as soon as I'm done, 45 minutes, good night. I pull it off. The guy grabs me, throws me into the back of the van like the A-team. We were literally going through mud. Gets me to the airport because my flight is leaving in like an hour and 20 minutes. Gets me to the airport, gets me. He goes, hey, if you could just, get me a signed photo of something of Jerry. I'm a big fan. I go, yeah, I met him last night, dude. I'll ask him. He'll love this story, right? Thinking that he's going to open up Seinfeld again. I go back to the cellar. Jerry's on stage the next night. As he comes off, I go, I have his dollar. I go, you won the bet. Here's your buck. He looked at me as he's walking up the stairs, like, took the dollar. And as he's going, I go, hey, but I got a big story for you. I had this great story. He goes, you want your buck back? I was like, ew, that was ugly. So then he walks up 2 more steps. He turns around. He goes, listen, I'm going to be eating up on the corner table. As soon as you're done, come up. We'll have a meal. And we'll talk. I go, absolutely. Dude, I got the greatest story for you. This weekend was nuts. He goes, not you. He was talking to the lady next to me. I guess there was the whole fucking downstairs was full, went silent, and it was just me. And the lady looked at me and went,
Bobby goes, I saw myself being the next Kramer. Do we know what the lady was? Did she look, was she hot? Like, was it a girl?
No,
or business?
She was some industry producing big time lady that looked at me like, sorry, pal.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. So there you go. There is the Not You story. That's the name of my company, Not You Inc. And there you go. So tomorrow, 4:00 Eastern.
We'll be there.
Go Mush.
Correct. It's going to be in Tempe, Arizona. That's where Bobby will be tomorrow through Saturday. Check him out there. And on the 24th of October, he will be with Ron Bennington, possibly Ron Bennington's last comedy show ever at Lakewood, New Jersey, First Energy Park. Go to livefromhomeplate.com for tickets to there. Make sure you follow us at Calta and Kelly on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Our YouTube page has just got over 1,000 today. Make sure you keep telling your friends about that. And go to caltaandkelly.com for a lot of upcoming stuff. Right, Mike?
My brother sent me pictures to send you because he doesn't feel like you're excited enough about our Thanksgiving trip.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
Is this the place with the game room?
Yeah.
And a jacuzzi?
Everything.
Oh my God.
Dom, I'm doing a podcast. Can I call you in 5 minutes?
Oh my God. What?
Dom?
Who are you talking to?
Can I call you back in 5 minutes? I'm doing a podcast.
Who are you talking to?
I'll call you back. My
Who's
lawyer.
that?
That was my lawyer. But I got to talk to him. But my brother wants to know if you're excited.
I'm so excited about this trip, about finally just going somewhere and being able to relax and enjoy and be quiet and go walk in the woods and smoke a pipe and
now add this house on top of it.
Oh yeah, it's fucking crazy. I'm very
tour bus. We got a tour bus.
I mean, it's going to be crazy, right?
Yeah, we'd like to see your level of excitement build up. Maybe get on a text chain or something.
Can I tell you? I mean, I'll get on a text chain, but here's the thing. I with stuff like this, I keep it in because I'm so nervous that something will happen.
No, my brother's here. He said nothing will stop it.
Is he right there?
He's right here.
Let me see him.
Come over here. I can't turn the thing. Hold on.
Oh, stop it. Let me see him.
Nothing will
Hi,
stop.
buddy.
What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy? I am fucking crazy excited about it, but
So
it's almost like a fantasy. And until we get there and we're in the bed and we go to sleep that first, then I'm going to be like,
for the record, we have different bedrooms. I don't know. You're making it sound like we're all going to lay in bed together.
what? We're not, the guys aren't sleeping with the guys and the girls with the girls?
Oh yeah, no, that we're doing.
Oh, good. All right. I was going to say, I'm fucking totally excited about it. It'd be funny if we get there though, and it's not to scale. It's for like little people.
Oh, you didn't read the fine print?
We're all just walking around. Nah, dude, we're good. We're good. This is fucking fine. I can't wait, dude. I am fucking so excited. Look at this. Look at your brother, dude. What a fucking man. Look at him.
Skinny funky, lost 70 pounds.
Yeah, he looks good, dude. Jesus, how much more weight you gonna lose, big guy?
Maybe like another 50.
They called you an Armenian hitman.
True.
Another 50, dude. You guys, both of you guys have to remember, you guys got huge heads. All right, you can't lose too much weight. Your head's gonna look fucking weird. You understand?
You're
gonna look like a toothpick. You're gonna look like a Pez dispenser if you lose too much weight. All right, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Ladybugs unite.
Have a safe trip.
All right, buddy. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, pal.
Bye.
They're number one best friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
Most child molesters love them.